Hi, this is Linda, and up to this point I have just been doing uh, videos of recordings of my pages, but I thought this time I would try talking and explaining my newest journal, junk journal, and we'll see how this goes. I've done some other videos, so it's not like I haven't done any, but it's the first time for junk journals, so just bear with me, and I'll try to explain things clearly and try to give you a good idea of this book. And this is my latest one. It's about 65 pages, and it's kind of full. And I did it with some pink lace on the front, and you can see, and my tatting. I added my tatting right here. I'm trying to add a few pieces of tatting in the journal just to see how you can use the tatting. And this time I just did a colorful pink, shiny, stretchy closure, and thought I'd just do something a little different this time. And I trimmed it out with real pretty lace. So I'm going to take this off. It just comes off, and it's stretchy, so it'll stretch quite a bit after you put a lot into it. And so this is a real pretty band across the front, and it goes all the way around and has this band across here too. I think that's very pretty. So let me get this over and I'll start going through the pages. And in the beginning, just have it lined with real vintage looking paper right here. And I just bought this new designer paper that I just love, and this is real glittery too. I don't have a lot of glitter in here, but I have some. And you can see I put my tatting right here, and I added little flowers right there to it. I thought that would just make it a little bit more different than what it has been in the past. And my pages, most of my pages have openings right here for extra papers and extra pictures, or whatever you want to put in it. Just about all my pages have that, so you've got lots of storage space in this book. And the next page is like a little tuck here with an envelope and some writing paper. And I really am getting into these envelope pockets. I love them because you can use different decorative papers and just come up with all kinds of combinations, and I think they're so pretty. So you'll see a lot of these in this journal because I love these things. And you know, we have an abundance of envelopes, especially in our bills. You know, they have the return envelope, so I use those all the time. Okay, then I stenciled this background and then put this paper in here that you can write on the back. And then here's a place where you can put some extra things. And I've got 3 tags in here. Well, 2 tags, and then this is a fold-out envelope where you can write things. And so I put that in there. And of course, my writing, the first time I saw this was, and was told about it, was that when Paula Lemon came up with this, and I just love the way that you're using corrugated cardboard, and you can just, the lines are so distinctive, and they're in a nice size to where you can write freely and you'll be able to read it. And so I put a lot of those in my books. So here's another one of those envelopes that I folded up and decorated, and some papers, and I also have a tuck at the top too that you can put things in. So that's that page. And of course another area where you can put a lot of things. Whoops, I think that's one. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here you go. Right here. And I have a friend, her name is Charlotte, and she dyes lace beautifully. And so she makes, in fact, my last book, I put one of her dyed laces on the cover where you can put a picture in the middle. It's like a little frame. And she sent me a lot of her dyed laces. What we do is we trade. I trade tatting with her laces. So I have a few things of her lace in this book, and I think it just adds so much. There's some more tags. and more writing. And one of these little pockets to where, made out of my dictionary, or a book I guess I used. And then some more writing areas. And some more stenciling. And there's a band right here that I put extra things. Here's a little something to write on. And you can see that there's my tatting in the middle. I put that in the middle. And it just adds an elegant look. And I like the rounded area of the tatting. More writing, more tatting. I'll let you see that too, right there. I've added some little flowers on the top. I think I'm going to start adding more things than just having the tatting. Another one of my envelopes that I combined some different papers with it. It just turns out so pretty. And this one is you can put some, I don't have anything in here, but you can put things in here. And right here, I stamped on some muslin and my Paris stamps. I've just added that. More writing, and another little pocket down here, and some more papers. And I got a new stamp set to where I could kind of stamp all kinds of little, you can't figure what they are, but they just look good. I like that because you can't read it or anything. And then here's a little envelope I made with something in it. And I put one of my tatted flowers down here to hold it closed. So it's holding it closed. And, well, gotta get it centered. Anyway, let's keep going. And another stamp set I have over here that I use quite a bit because I like the big bold look. I put the little butterflies in the middle flying around the flowers. I like that. And my friend also, she sends me, in addition to the lace, she sends me these beautiful pieces of velvet ribbon, and she dyes those too. So I'm adding a few of her velvet ribbons in here too. More stenciling, another side pocket with some more writing, places to write, stenciling, more writing, and more of her velvet ribbon that I added some flowers to. I love those little flowers. I got those at Hobby Lobby, and I really like those. I'm going to keep using those. I think they're so dainty looking. And more things to write on. And I think this is a little envelope that I've got something in. And more writing, more of my tatting as an edging. I put in another one of these pretty folded envelopes. And this one, my friend also sent me this real pretty dyed piece of lace that has the dangles. I thought it looked really pretty in here to where you could kind of push it aside and write underneath it and then just have it hanging down. I just think that just adds so much. I haven't really seen anything like that in a junk journal. Another band with lace, and these are 2 envelopes that have things in them. Another place to write, and then another one of my folded envelopes. Then I put another muslin piece right here that I just added. And another envelope. Here we go again, another envelope. And, each of my envelopes also have an area where you can put stuff up here, too. And you can see, you can put it, well, maybe this one. Most of them have a place where I can put something down in it. More writing, more envelopes and pieces of paper that you can write on. Here's another one of my tatted trims with an envelope, something in it that you can write on. Another belly band with an envelope that you can, let's see. Oh no, this is something you can write on. It's not an envelope. It's just like a paper that I decorated the front. Whoops. And I found this. It's a Girl Scout I have these old encyclopedias that from the 1950s that my dad used to sell, and so I'm using those as a lot of my papers. And this little explanation is about the Girl Scouts, so I thought that was interesting. And here's another one with the bigger envelope, and also an envelope that you could put things in, that I covered with this tracing paper that Tim Holtz has. That I love it. It comes like a roll, like you do a saran wrap, and you just rip it out and then use it to decorate. I just love that I got from Amazon. And here is another folded envelope with some more of my stamped muslin with my bird on it. Here's another spot that you can open up and do things in. Here's another little booklet that I made. I'm trying to make more little booklets that have extra papers, so you have plenty of places to write. And like this one has a spot up here that you can put down a tag. So, and another one of my stamps that I got. Another little piece of tatting that I did. And this has got some extra little tags too. And here's another. I like to also tear along paper too. I think that really makes it look special too. Not just a straight edge. I like the torn look. And I like this right here because it kind of matches and it looks real Victorian. I thought it turned out real Victorian looking, and I cut the top to where I made it in an arc instead of straight across. And some more of my stamping, and then here's an envelope that has some writing papers in it, and a couple of ladies on the front, Victorian looking ladies, and more of my Paris muslin. And then I've got this in here that you could write on, and then this side pocket that I have an envelope, I think a couple envelopes, and then a real pretty rose tag, and more writing. And I like this piece of tatting because I did the regular trim here, but then I added this extra piece on the bottom that I kind of looped around. I like the way that looks. It looks different. And here's another envelope here with things in it, and then a couple of tags. And then this one is one of my last ones. I bought these vellum envelopes at Hobby Lobby on sale, believe it or not. And I put little pieces of paper to write on, and just kind of glued it on the back so it just stays there. And then the back page, this right here is a stamp I found this week downstairs. I used to have a store, and believe it or not, 20 years ago we were into carving stamps, and I had carved this leaf stamp, and I thought, wow, I can use that in my journal, so I did. So this is the back, and another little envelope with a couple of cards in it. So that's my journal, and I hope you liked it. I hope I did okay in explaining everything. And thank you very much for all the people that liked me, and all my likes I've gotten, and that subscribed. And I had put last week, I put a note on I think it was Junk Journal Junkies or Friendly Junk Journal, and told them about my channel, and a lot of you came and checked me out, and I just really thank you for it. And well, I hope this comes out okay, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.